It's difficult to know exactly what to do as far as cleaning something that's invisible. I'm going to try my best to help you through this. They say that we need immaculate cleaning. Now, most of the time we're not doing that. We're just doing surface cleaning. Now's the time to, go a little overboard. Put your hair in a bun. Don't have your hair all dangly, because if you do, then you could be getting germs on your hair. I am not looking like a beauty queen today, I'll tell you. It doesn't matter. We're all at home for the most part, and nobody's gonna see us except for you guys are seeing me. It doesn't matter what I look like. It matters what I show you. Just make sure that you have some sort of cleaning products on hand. Soap is what's necessary to get these germs away. I've said it in my previous videos. You really don't need to have these chemical sort of cleaners. As a matter of fact, if you use too much of them, you're gonna hurt yourself. Like, I went a little crazy. In the beginning, I used too much bleach and things like that in order to sanitize our home. I had gloves on, but they didn't cover my arms well enough. If you're going to use bleach diluted, 10 parts per water and 1 part per bleach, let's try to keep the bleach method to a minimum. There are other great cleaners that you can use. I mean, you can have just some dishwashing soap. Ivory is my favorite pick because it's been around for a long time. It's gentle on your hands and it does clean really well. And if this is going to clean your dishes and sanitize them enough for you to eat off of, then it's going to clean your surfaces the very same way. It's the scrubbing action and the soap that is going to make the germs go away. You're going to wash them down the drain. If you are washing things all the time in your home, the germs really don't have a chance to get to you because your hands are constantly getting washed as you're cleaning. Some people prefer gloves. That's great, but just remember that those gloves can get germs on them just the same as your hands. These Clorox wipes, they're great, wonderful for door handles and things like that, but make sure that you don't overdo it and you don't wreck your hands. Soap and water is your friend. Another thing that I absolutely love for cleaning, and I've said this in my other videos too, is Dr. Bronner's. It is wonderful for times like this because it has that wholesome smell. This is lavender. That smell just will calm you through the times where you're like frantically cleaning. You're going, oh my God, there's germs, I don't want them to get me. And we can get really panicked about this. I don't want you to panic though. Just take your time, clean the most vital surfaces first. So you're talking door handles, tap handles. Apparently these germs last on metal longer than most surfaces. So those are the ones that you really want to tackle and make sure that you clean the things that you're touching on a regular basis. And just think of all those areas that maybe you wouldn't normally think of. The stove knobs, the tea kettle handle, the microwave buttons, your remote control. You want to make sure that all of that kind of stuff is all given a wipe on a pretty regular basis. Some studies showed that these germs, they like to cling on and they can last for apparently some time. It depends on what studies you're listening to too. That's the problem. Nobody's giving us any really great concrete information because this is a new virus. Now your cleaning cloths, you want to make sure you use cloths that you don't use for your dishes or things like that. Have some old cloths, some nice flannel pajamas that you're not using anymore. You can rip them apart and make some good cleaning cloths out of them. Whatever you do use for your cleaning, make sure it's bleachable. Old sheets work fantastic too. Have lots of cleaning cloths. Do not use a cloth in the bathroom and then go to the kitchen. Don't do it. Do your bathroom last. Now the kitchen sink is going to get a lot of use if you're going to be doing cleaning, so you want to keep it nice and clean. If you can just have some dishwashing soap, it's inexpensive, it's going to wash away the germs. You can just get her done. Give your sink a squirt. I've got a lot of other videos that will show you this kind of thing. And whatever is in the soap, I can't remember the technical term, but the soap will actually take a layer off of the germ and destroy it. So I've said it before in my videos and I'll say it again. You don't need chemicals, you need soap. Good old-fashioned soap. Wash everything. Wash every nook and cranny. And that's what's most important. Get underneath, get every surface. And then when you're finished, you have to rinse really well. Like really well. Take your cloth and get some water on it and keep rinsing. I'm using pretty hot water, but warm water is all that's necessary. And water will wash away things too. You just keep on going. It's going to make your sink nice and clean. You want to keep your countertops really clean. So get rid of everything off of your counters that is not necessary, and on every surface, because the more stuff that you have on your counters, the more stuff you've got to clean. Mom, she's playing solitaire, I think. This is vinegar, and I've soaked some pine in it. They say that vinegar might not have enough acid in it to kill germs, but pine is a natural antibacterial. So I think that'll give it a little oomph. If you're scrubbing, I think that that's the main thing, and I love this for the floors. It really does work great. It doesn't seem to leave a residue on the floor. Go out for a walk in nature, because that's where you're going to be nice and safe. Go get some pine. I would highly recommend that you wash your groceries before you bring them into your house if possible. If you've got a porch or something that you can just sort of leave them on and then take one at a time, you take a Clorox wipe or some soapy water and give them a quick wipe. I went to the grocery store, and I have to say, I am a germaphobe. Germs are just not cool. But I went to the grocery store, wore a mask, and a lady followed me the whole way through the store coughing. Even the grocery bags that you get the stuff in could be contaminated. We don't know. Kind of quarantine them. You can do that with other items as well. You can put them in a spot where you're not going to be visiting them and just let them sit if you prefer. But we just don't know how long germs last on things. So it's kind of important to keep them as clean as possible. Wash your hands. Make sure you're safe and that your family's safe. I really do wish you the very best of health.